Hello and a very warm welcome to the channel. So, first flight of 2026. Apologies for the absence. Wishing you all a belated Happy New Year. Personally speaking, if I'd have bought 2026 from a shop, I'd be taking it back now for an exchange or full refund. But anyway, it is what it is. So, something new for the fleet, the FlightFactor 777 freighter. So first flight, just going to be doing a short hop from East Midlands over to Leipzig, which is a typical flight that DHL do as World Express Flight 522. So as you can see, we've been loaded with freight. We're going to be taking 85 tonnes over, 13 tonnes of catering. Actually, that would be good for me. 13 kilos of catering. Don't get too excited. Cargo. I'm going to leave the lower part empty. See how we go with that. And cargo. I'm just going to load the main deck. So hopefully that's good from a weight and balance point of view. And fuel. We'll estimate that in a moment when we look at the punch some values into the FMC, and we'll get the estimate from there. So just looking at this page, the weight summary, I mean this plane does have an excellent reputation out there in the community, so everything here is detailed. So you've got your BU, your SU, your BU and your U. So operating empty weight 140 tonnes, as you can see they're the values that we discussed, giving us zero fuel weight of 225. So the route comes in 556 nautical miles. We'll have 7.7 tonnes as our predicted fuel on arrival. What do we think about that? He doesn't know. Try again. Too late. If you think about the interphone system in the same way that you do the passenger version, so everything is in the same place. So over here, only difference is we're going to call the loadmaster.
How can I help you?
Got a different voice for the loadmaster. Doors. So what we're going to do is just close that door.
We need that door closed.
Will do.
Only a few more minutes, lads, and then you can go for your tea break.
I'm telling ya, she's gone.
Just one more thing for the loadmaster to do.
Sir?
Arm doors.
Yes, Captain. I armed it.
So we've removed the ground personnel. All we need to do next is just completely disconnect from the ground crew. So your ways of doing this might be different to mine. I mean, there's a lot of options to achieve the task. There's lots of tasks that you can do, of course. So we're just going to say disconnect from ground crew.
How can I help you?
Clearance to start, please.
On my way.
Let's go.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
I do have the option set for realistic parking brake, so you push down on the brakes and then pull that one up. That would ordinarily be the PA, of course, but I wouldn't expect to hear anything from that. You make your own coffee on this one. Right, so cargo apron at EMA. On our right hand side, terminal is ahead. Runway 27's in use, so we're going to go down this taxiway, left, and then just go all the way down towards the A453. Make a left, of course, before we get to the A453. You just see the difference in wing size compared to the 200ER, can't you? So, of course, it's necessary. The maximum takeoff weight of the freighter is a lot higher than that of the 200ER, about 50 tonnes higher. Let's go fly then. So, this is a 3-sector leg. First is the shortest over to Leipzig. Let's go. All stable. Press rough. Hold. gear up. Remain in headed select. Autopilot. We'll actually give ourselves vectors. And probably picking the Trent Sid might have been the better option. Anyway, that's all good. Can do that. Flap 1, weather radar. Flaps up. I will see you for outlanding in Leipzig. That was a fairly short hop then, so we're well into our descent now. Just now heading towards 26 left. I'm just going to go into vertical speed. You can see I've got all the modes manual, and we'll start to slow down now. So flap 1. And we'll move the airspeed down. We'll select a lower airspeed. Flap 5. Keep around 190 for the moment. Shallow that off. Let's arm the localizer. I don't think I even said that right. Let's arm the localizer. 2500. And the next one will of course be the landing check. So
Speed brake.
let's arm the speed brake.
Landing gear down.
Not yet. Landing lights on. Taxi lights. Every light that we've got basically. See the runway now. Good. Let's go. Should we go flat 15 yet? As soon as we see activity on the glide slope, we'll go 15 and wind the speed down. When will that happen? So just looking at the VNAV deviation as well as a clue. So we know that any moment that will go solid. There we go, flat 15, bug it down. Let's go 170. So we've got the, let's put in the approach. Quite a strong headwind at the moment, just put the flight path vector on. It just confirms that it is a headwind and not an extreme sort of crosswind. See the glide slope then? That's moving down now very nicely indeed. So I'm just going to bring the speed down now and gear down.
Now.
Flaps set.
No, flaps are still 15. Let's let the gear settle. Wait for green light there. 161 knots, and that's holding quite nicely. Runway's still in sight. We've got auto brake 3 for this landing. Cargo apron is just back here. Our approach speed was going to be 154 knots, flap 20. And bug right down there now, 154. Flap 25. Missed approach is climbing to 5,000. So let's set that. It's 5,000 set, 2,200
Set.
feet.
Checklist complete.
See the ground speed there, it's quite low with the impact of the headwind. Let's take the throttles. just want to match the hardware now, so it's not last minute. Let's whack on quite a lot more power and go with all flights disconnected. First ever time landing the freighter.
1,000.
Why won't it descend?
$500. 400.
The headwinds
300.
subsided, but not by
Approaching
much.
minimums.
Checked.
200. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reverse. Hope Greg was pleased with that landing. Actually, Greg's not on board. $80 knots, 70. Let's come off here. Board brakes. Stow the reverses. 1 hour and 23 then, over here from East Midlands. So we'll stop the chrono. And we'll need to make a left. There's another DHL plane. Right, flaps going to up, speed brakes stowed. We are on stand at 1312. Parking brake set. APU is available, so engine 1 cut, engine 2 cut. Not to worry about passengers really, have we? Now, just do a very abbreviated flow here. We're not going to be shutting the aircraft down. Off, off. Off. Auto. Beacon can go off. Done that. Off. Off.
Shutdown checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
It's
Checklist
set.
complete.
Thank you. Okay, we have chocks. And ground power. And we've got some stairs. And the door's open. There's the option if you don't want your service vehicles to just drop down. Okay, so as you see, we landed with 7 tons of fuel, so that was as per our plan. We'll go ahead and decater.
We need to unload the catering containers and whatever miscellaneous items we have.
Yes.
He's on it.
We are
And
ready
then
for the
they-
freight unloading.
The freight will unload now.
It will. Excellent. Thank you for viewing. I'm working on some other tutorials as well, so in the meantime do like, subscribe, and I will see you soon on a future video. Do take care. Bye bye.